Hello and welcome everyone to the Paths of Speech series. I welcome you all to the Unacademy channel. Let's crack CBSE 9th and 10th. यहाँ पर Unacademy आपको देता है टॉप एजुकेटर्स. Why I say top educators is because ये एक बहुत ही स्ट्रिक्ट प्रोसीजर से, एक बहुत ही सिस्टमैटिक प्रोसीजर से यहाँ पर एजुकेटर्स रिक्रूट होते हैं. कोई भी आकर यहाँ पर एनी टॉम डिक एंड हैरी कैनॉट कम एंड स्टार्ट टीचिंग यू. When I say this, that the educators have been selected with a very strict procedure, it automatically means that आपको मिल रहा है एक great quality का content. So with educators and content, the combination is sure to give you an amazing learning experience. So this is a series of sessions on paths of speech. इसके पहले I have videos on how to score 90% plus on your English paper, wherein I have explained you the strategy to score more marks in each section, tips on how to solve each section, how the paper pattern is going to be. Then I have done the chapter Triumph of Surgery, wherein I have done the entire chapter as well as the questions and answers. Then I have a session on modals. This is included in your exam. Also, I have a session on subject verb agreement, another important part of your syllabus. Yesterday, there was a session on parts of speech. The first in the series of parts of speech was nouns. Then there was one on pronouns. And today we'll be doing verbs. Like I said, this is going to be a series covering all the parts of speech. This will ensure that your base is strong and that you're able to write in a better way and eventually score better. For those of you who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Neha Faizpurkar. I am an English educator for 10 CBSE students and I have an experience of more than 6 years in teaching. Teaching is what I love to do, especially the subject English. You can also find me on unacademy.com/@Sneha Faizpurkar. This is where you will find me every day at 11:30 a.m. and you can join my sessions there as well. So continuing with the parts of speech series, today we will be covering verbs. Coming to what Unacademy actually is, to state simply, Unacademy is India's largest learning platform. It has all the courses available for which an Indian student, that an Indian student requires. Whatever exam an Indian student would want to give, all of those courses, preparatory courses, are available on Unacademy. On the website, you can go and get subscription, the plus subscription, which will give you unlimited access to live and recorded lectures of your course. For the plus subscription, in the plus subscription, you will get daily live classes wherein you can chat with your educator, you can engage there with them in discussions, and you can participate in live polls that they conduct during the class. For live tests and quizzes, you will be evaluated on your performance on the basis of your answers, and you can understand how well prepared or not prepared you are. Structured courses, the third advantage of plus is the structured courses. Structured courses will be according to your revised paper pattern and your updated syllabus. Coming to the biggest advantage of Plus subscription is the unlimited access. Even if you miss any of your lectures, any of your sessions, any of your classes, you need not be worried or talk to a friend or ask them for notes. You can just watch the videos anytime from anywhere and any number of times. So it is literally up to you when you want to access it. All the live and recorded lectures will be there on your fingertips. So you can watch them anytime from anywhere and any number of times as well. Another great advantage of Plus subscription is that you get to prepare with top educators on Unacademy. All of these names that you can see on your screen right now, they are India's top online educators who are experts in their own subject, have a vast experience, and there have been a lot of students who have studied under them. Then you get another advantage of having all the main subjects included in your course: mathematics, social science, Hindi, science, and English. All of these main subjects are included in your Plus subscription. How do you get the Plus subscription? I told you you could get it from the website, as well as you can download the Unacademy Learning app from iOS App Store and Android Play Store as well, depending on which system you use. First would be to download the app, obviously, and second would be to log in and get this subscription. That is how you unlock your world to amazing preparatory material. We are also present on Telegram, wherein you download Telegram from App Store or Play Store and you join this group. You join Quest 10 CBSE group to get real-time updates about videos, quizzes. You will be getting notifications about this so that you can attend all of these and not miss any. Your added advantage on Telegram. Coming to how much it's going to cost. See, depending on the duration that you choose, you are going to save more and more money. If you increase your duration from 1 month to 6 months, you get 33% off. If you subscribe for 12 months, you're going to directly get it at half the price, that is 50% off. For 24 months, it's 58% off, and for 36 months, it's 64% off. So for class 10th, 11th, and 12th, you get a 36-month subscription at 64% off and save a huge amount of money. Plus, in addition to this, you get flat 10% off. You get flat 10% off if you use this code SLIVE during your payment. You will get this discount plus an additional flat 10% off for your payment. So like I mentioned, I am available on unacademy.com/@Sneha Faispurkar. Follow me on Unacademy. Don't miss my classes. I am there every day at 11:30 a.m. I cover grammar topics. I cover literature and also creative writing. I also give strategy to improve your overall English abilities. So do not miss these lectures every day at 11:30 a.m. Meet me on unacademy.com and do not forget to follow here for updates about my sessions. Starting with parts of speech, like I said before, parts of speech are words that have their own meanings, right? So a story may have its own meaning, a sentence has its own meaning, A phrase will have a meaning and a word will have a meaning. But smaller than the word will be the alphabet. But alphabets do not have their own meanings. I, these are all words, they are not alphabets. All the other alphabets, they do not have their own meaning. So the smallest element that we say is the word that has its own meaning. So in the English language, words can be considered as the smallest elements that have distinctive meanings, that have different meanings, separate meanings. Based on their use and functions, what function is the word performing in the sentence? Depending on that, they are categorized into several types or parts of speech. So if a word performs function A, he is going to be part of parts of speech A. If he performs function B, is going to be a part of B. Same way with different parts of speech depending on the function that word is performing. There are 8 parts of speech that we are going to learn in this series. Nouns, pronouns we've already completed. Verbs we'll be doing today. Adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, prepositions and interjections. We'll be covering all of these in this series. So stay tuned and do not miss any of these videos and sessions. The parts of speech explain how a word is used in a sentence. What function is the word performing? There are 8 main parts of speech that we just saw. These are the 8 main parts of speech. Most parts of speech can be divided into subclasses. So we learnt about different kinds of nouns. We learnt about different kinds of pronouns. There are different kinds of verbs. Same way, different parts of speech have different subcategories also. Most important thing to remember is that one single word can be a part of different parts of speech also. They can perform different functions in different kinds of sentences. So you cannot say that a particular word is only one part of speech. No, it can perform the function of other parts of speech as well. Starting with verbs. Verbs, we have always, since childhood, we have been hearing that verbs are action words. They are action words. They depict some or the other kind of action being performed. The action may be, visible or invisible or not visible explicitly. By explicitly, I mean not visible on the outside, obviously. Like breathing. Verbs are action words which give more information about the noun. So, what work, what information is this giving you? More information का मतलब है what work is the noun doing? क्या काम कर रहा है? What action is being performed? For example, run, walk, sit, stand, breathe, play, sleep, write, see, touch and sneeze. There are many more of them. All of these are some or the other kinds of actions. Seeing. So nobody can actually, tell if I am seeing something or not. It's not explicit, but it is still an action that I am performing. Breathing, it is still an action that I am performing. All of the others are easily visible, explicitly performed. I have more of them for you. See, act, jump, fall, go, bake, move, slide, walk, bend, pull, fly, hop, close, run, stand, cross, buy, shout, start, sit, cook, sing, swim, grow. We have more of them. For example, go, come, start, I could say stop, swim, I have another one related to that, float, uh, stand, sit is already done. I could say jog, pull, I have easy one, push. So there are so many of them. Cook, I have one very nice one with cook, burn. So many of them are there. Even disgusting verbs like vomit are also verbs. All right. You have, say, cough. Sneeze, we've already seen. So all of these are any kind of action. Any kind of action will be a verb because it is an action. Think. Oh yeah, think. You can't see if somebody is thinking. Nobody can show and think, but it is still an action. Just be. Just be. Exist. Be is also an action. Hona. Also, there are helping verbs which are mostly used with action words. Now, these are also called main verbs or just verbs. Main verbs or just verbs. There are some that are called helping verbs. These are called helping verbs and also known by the name of auxiliary verbs like may, might, must, be, being, been, am, are, is, was, were, do, does, did, should, could, would, have, had, has, will, can, shall. There could also be one called need. These are a mixture of modals plus helping verbs. We have already studied about modals, the ones which do not change their form. May, might, must, should, could, would, will, shall. All of these, they do not change their form, be it any tense, any gender, any number. But the others, they are going to change their forms depending on number, whether it is singular or plural. Then there will be gender and there will be tense. So helping verbs are dynamic, modal verbs are not dynamic. They do not change their forms. For more details, please refer to the modals video by searching my name. Coming to verbs in the present tense. Let us understand where am, is and are used. For the first person, like I and we, singular is I and plural is we. The word that we use is am. I am Sneha. We are students. Same way, in the second person, whether it be singular or plural, it will be you are. Are is used for singular as well, only with you, and plural as well. Even if I am talking to only one of you, I will say you are. If I am talking to all of you, I am still going to say you are. Coming to the third person, he is, she is, and it is. For he, she, it, I can use any names also, like Anisha, Ashish, for example, and I'll use my own dog's name, that is Joey. Ashish is, Anisha is, and Joey is. Be it these, I have just substituted with pronouns. You can use nouns here as well. सेम वे दे, ऑल ऑफ द, ही का प्लूरल भी दे है तो आर लगेगा, अनीशा मतलब शी का प्लूरल भी ए है तो भी आर लगेगा, एंड इट का प्लूरल भी ए है तो भी आर ही लगेगा, राइट. सो ही, शी, इज, दे, आर. इज को सिंगुलर नाउन के साथ यूज करना. द कैमल इज अ डेजर्ट एनिमल. इट इज हमने देखा था. सेम वे द कैमल. शी इज वर्किंग ऑन सम अर्जेंट असाइनमेंट. आई यूज माई ओन नेम. स्नेहा इज वर्किंग ऑन सम अर्जेंट असाइनमेंट. Same. It is a wonderful day today. Tom is a great man. Like he is a great man. आप pronoun लगाओ चाहे noun लगाओ, the rules remain the same. Using are with plural nouns. Using are with plural nouns. अच्छा, मैं यहाँ nouns तो बोला जब singular बता रही थी, पर यहाँ पे फिर it is a wonderful day क्यों आया? I am still talking about day. मैंने day के लिए it use किया है, ठीक है. Vegetables and fruits, plural, one and one make plural, are healthy foods. These questions are too difficult. They, we are going for a movie. They are dancing merrily. We में आप कोई भी लगा सकते हो. My family, राइट, या आप लगा सकते हो person 1, person 2 and myself या I, ये सब बन जाएंगे we. They are dancing merrily. they में भी आप किसी का भी नाम लगा सकते हो, person 1, person 2, person 3 and so on and so forth. So is और are का यूज जो है वो क्लियर हो गया होगा अभी तक. I am really hoping. If you have any doubts, if you have any reviews to post, please put it in the comments and we'll try and reply. Use of is and are with the words there. There is a castle on the hill. So there से बस sentences शुरू हुए हैं. is और are जो है ये अभी भी इस noun पर ही depend कर रहा है. एक castle है इसीलिए is. Some clouds हैं इसीलिए are. This you will remember if you have watched the subject verb agreement video. Just go and watch the subject verb agreement video that I have posted and you will be able to understand this better. So ये there से नहीं, ये इस castle और clouds के वजह से यहाँ पर is और are आया है. और examples देखते हैं. There is a fence, एक fence. There are a lot of books, बहुत सारे books. There are 2 guards at the gate. There are 2 pigeons. या I will just say 2 हो रहा है, I will just say 20 pigeons. तो भी are ही आएगा. How much rice is there? यहाँ पर राइस हम काउंट नहीं कर सकते, राइस को आर नहीं बोल सकते, चाहे वो 1000 kg राइस क्यों ना हो. इट विल ऑलवेज बी इन द सिंगुलर नॉन काउंटेबल नाउन्स. गो बैक टू द वीडियो ऑन नाउन्स एंड यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आर काउंटेबल एंड नॉन काउंटेबल नाउन्स. सो हाउ मच राइस इज देयर, ये राइस को हम सिंगुलर ही ट्रीट करेंगे. Let us understand the structure of questions with am, is and are. I am question में बन जाएगा am I, जैसे am I correct. he is बन जाएगा is he, जैसे is he clever. She is will change to is she. Is she a good dancer? So your verb will come before the subject. The verb will come before the subject. Will be used before the subject is a better way to say this. You are will change to are you. Are you a teacher? We are will change to are we. Are we done? They are they from India? Same way, if I have to use other words to ask questions like how, where, when, why and what, the same formula will be used, that the verb will be used before the subject. How is she? How she is nahi. Where is Ram? When is your interview? Why is this thing round? What are these? If you use the subject before the verb, it is going to be a sentence or a statement, and it will make no sense in asking the question. Let us understand the ing form. We use ing with verbs to say something which is happening presently or something that is going on. Action that is going on right now. For example, I am cooking pasta. I am teaching English. This is what I'm doing right now. Correct? How do you use this? I के साथ am, he, she, it के साथ is, we, you and they के साथ are. इसके साथ आएगा आपका verb जैसे go, eat, sleep, dance, stand, fight, plus ing. So I am going will become going. He is eating. We are fighting. Clear? So am के साथ आएगा I, is लगेगा he, she और it के साथ हम already देख चुके हैं, और we, you और they के साथ are लगेगा. Right? इसके साथ you use your verb without changing anything and then use ing. Remember, words that end with e like close plus ing will be closing. You will lose the e and add ing. Please remember this. Do not lose marks in your spellings. I am cooking. Am plus cook plus ing. Mom is knitting a sweater for Sita. Is plus knit plus ing. I था इसीलिए am आया. Mom है इसीलिए is आया. They are playing cricket. So they है इसीलिए they plus are plus play plus ing. This is how you use the verb in a present tense. I am playing chess with my friend. She is riding a horse. All of these things are happening right now. He is taking a walk in the park. The man is counting the money. They are practicing football. We are rushing to the airport to meet Mr. Mahesh. They are swimming in the sea. What is happening? I have shortened it to what's. What's is what plus is. The apostrophe is for the deleted I. Why are you not doing your homework? I have just added a negative. Why are you not doing your homework? So, are and not is combined to make aren't. They are still sleeping. So, you have a pretty fair idea of using verbs in the present tense. We will do tenses in detail in some later part after we finish the parts of speech series, right? So, today I'm just going to take up verbs in a general sense in terms of tenses. Detailed tenses video session is coming very soon, just after we finish the parts of speech. Yes, so ing words, like I told you, show plus ing will be showing. Come ends in e. They have lost the e and just added ing. It is coming. Get, when the word has a vowel as the second last letter, the word will have the double last letter, like getting, robbing, nodding. Stopping does not mean that it should be a three-letter word. No, stop also becomes stopping. Jogging, swimming. Chase ends with e, chasing. Cycle ends with e, cycling. Drive ends with e, driving. So remember, if it ends with e, just lose the e and add ing. If the second last letter is a vowel, just double the last letter. Just double the last letter. These are some examples for you of that concept. Coming to verbs in the past tense, how are they used in the past tense? Remember, in the past tense, action is over, already. Oh my, yeah. Already done, finished. How is was and were used, right? I am will change to was, but in some cases when you use if, like imaginary sentences, you will use were. For example, if I were the prime minister of India, right? So that time you will use were, but otherwise it is always I was. This is not past tense. This is just imaginary. When you imagine something, right? When you use it with if, this is not past tense. We are का हो जाएगा were, you were, he, she, it will be was. There's no special status for I here. जैसे am था एक अलग से मिल गया था I को, वैसा यहाँ नहीं है. I भी was है, he, she, it भी was ही रहेंगे, और plural वाले तो सारे के सारे were बन जाएंगे. Plural वाले everybody is were. We were, you were and they were. He का plural भी they were, she का plural भी they were and it का plural भी they were. Singular nouns, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the President of India. Singular, she was working on some urgent assignment. Is था वहाँ पे, अब was हो गया. Yesterday was a wonderful day. That was a great match. So all of these are singular. They were a bad influence on the children in the building. There were some boys who were a bad influence on the children of the building. Glad that they have left now. They have shifted somewhere else. So वो अब bad influence नहीं है, but वो थे. The students were too many to handle for her. बहुत सारे students थे. Some questions were too difficult. एक नहीं, बहुत सारे उसको लगे. We were going for a movie when it started raining. They were dancing merrily to the new song. There was a fence around the school. There were a lot of books in the library. There were 2 guards at the gate. मैंने R लिखा था. Same way, there are 2 pigeons का there were 2 pigeons, जो अब मैं change करके 20 बना दूंगी. How much rice was there? खाना खत्म हो चुका है, कितना था? Right? अब खाना कितना था? Question structure same रहेगा. Verb will be used before the subject. बाद में करोगे तो स्टेटमेंट बन जाएगा, क्वेश्चन का पॉइंट ही नहीं बचेगा. I was का बन जाएगा was I correct. He was का बन जाएगा was he clever. She was she a good dancer. You were you a teacher. We were we done. They were they from India? Same with question words like how, where, when, why and what. How was she? Where was Ram? When was your interview? Why was this round and not flat? What were these? अब ing form in the past tense देखते हैं was और were के साथ में. Something that is happening at a point of time हमने देखा था. अब आएगा which was happening at a point of time in the past. पास्ट में कोई पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम है, वो एक्शन तब चल रही थी. I was cooking pasta at 1 PM. So 1 PM पे मेरी जो कुकिंग पास्ता की एक्शन है वो चल रही थी. कैसे यूज करना है इसको? जैसे am, is और are था वैसे ही was और were है. यहाँ पे was किसके साथ लगेगा? I, he, she और it के साथ में. were लगेगा you, we और they के साथ. So I was doing my work. He was studying. You were not listening to me if I add not. They were fighting with each other. So यहाँ पर आप जो इसके साथ सूट करेगा आप उसको लगा सकते हो and add the verb and add ing. This is the formula of how to make continuous tense in the past or how to use ing in the past with was and were. ing form कोई भी tense में रहे वो बिना helping verb के नहीं होता. So for example there is this verb. तो अगर आप यहाँ पर ing add कर दोगे और यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं रहेगा, if there is nothing here, then imagine the graph to go like this. वजन इस तरफ बढ़ जाएगा, right? वजन इस तरफ बढ़ जाएगा and this part will go up. You have to put वजन here also to make it balanced. You remember it like this that you have to put वजन here also to make it balanced. इधर कुछ आएगा तो इधर भी कुछ आना चाहिए. So बिना helping verb के, बिना auxiliary verb के continuous tense जो है ये complete नहीं होता. जैसे am cooking का हो गया was cooking, mom was knitting, they were playing. So ये सब कुछ subject पे depend होके यहाँ पर change हुआ है. I was playing chess with a friend. She was riding a horse. He was taking a walk in the park. The man was counting the money. They were practicing football. We were rushing to the airport to meet Mr. Mahesh. They were swimming in the sea. What was happening? Why were you not doing your homework? They were still sleeping. Coming to how it is used in the future tense. Very simple. Future, you will use the word will. Mostly, sometimes you can also use shall. फर्स्ट पर्सन में आई विल डू की जगह आप कोई और वर्ब भी यूज कर सकते हो. आई हैव रिटन डू, आप कोई और वर्ब भी यूज कर सकते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल स्लीप. आई विल डू, वी विल डू. यहाँ पर फॉर्म जो है ये चेंज नहीं होता है. फॉर्म डज नॉट चेंज हियर. ओके. I will sleep, I will stand, you will stand, they will stand, we will fight, they will fight, he will fight, I will fight, everything will remain the same. राइट इसीलिए सब जगह आपको डू 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 ये ऐसे ही दिख रहा है. देयर इज नो चेंज इन फॉर्म. या फिर आप ऐसा भी कर सकते हो. पहले तो सेंटेंसेस देख लो. आई विल प्ले विथ यू टुमारो. ही के साथ भी वही आया. ही विल रीच द हियर बाय 6 PM. दे विल गो टू द स्टेशन 1 hour अर्लियर. तो यहाँ पर वर्ब जो है ये वैसे के वैसे फॉर्म में ही, इंटैक्ट फॉर्म में ही है. यहाँ पर फॉर्म चेंज नहीं हुआ है, चाहे मैं कुछ भी यूज कर लूँ. आई भी मैंने यूज किया, मैंने प्लूरल भी यूज किया, मैंने थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर यूज किया, मैंने अगर ही की जगह यू भी लगाया होता, यू विल रीच हियर बाय 6 PM, तो भी ये सही होता. सो विथ एनी person or any number, this will not change in the future tense. The verbs will remain in the same form, in their root form. अब एक और तरीका है इसको लिखने का. विल प्लस वर्ब प्लस आईएनजी तरीके से भी आप फ्यूचर में लिख सकते हो. यहाँ पर भी जो आईएनजी फॉर्म है, वर्ब प्लस आईएनजी फॉर्म है, ये चेंज नहीं होगा, ये ऐसा का ऐसा रहेगा. सबसे सिंपल है फ्यूचर टेंस में यूज करना, क्योंकि कुछ भी चेंज नहीं होता, सब एक जैसा है, कुछ याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. आई विल बी डूइंग, वी विल बी डूइंग, यू विल बी डूइंग, कुछ भी. You will be sleeping, he will be fighting, she will be dancing, it will be barking, they will be say cooking, they will be reading, they will be snoring, घोर रहे हैं. राइट. सो फ्यूचर टेंस में जो है फॉर्म डज नॉट चेंज. आप आईएनजी में लगाओ या चाहे नहीं लगाओ, ये फॉर्म दोनों में भी सेम रहेगा. जैसे आई विल बी प्लेइंग विथ यू टुमारो, आई विल प्ले था, आई विल बी प्लेइंग विथ यू टुमारो, ही विल बी रीचिंग हियर बाय 6 PM and they will be going to the station 1 hour earlier. Both are correct. So today we discussed about verbs in a general sense, how they are used in the present tense, in the past tense and in the future tense. We will continue with this parts of speech series. Every day there will be a session on one part of speech. Please do not miss any. Do not ignore the videos. Refer to past videos also that I told you. All right. And do not forget to come to unacademy.com. Visit the website unacademy.com and follow this profile, so that you get all the updates of all the sessions that I am taking there as well. I am there at 11:30 AM every day, and I hope to see you, all of you, for your excellent preparation for your English paper. There we have live sessions, plus there is a live quiz also, plus there are live polls as well that you can answer, and there is in the end I will also show a leaderboard to see who has answered the fastest, who has answered all the correct questions. So there's a leaderboard with positions. It's very interesting to participate there. Do not miss. Tune in to unacademy.com/Sneha Faispurkar at 11:30 AM every day. I hope to see everybody participating in the polls there. So that's all for today. I hope you all have joined the Telegram group. Tell us how you feel in the YouTube comments, and do not forget to get the plus subscription and use the S Live code for the 10% discount. See you again next time. Bye bye.